Here for Unlucky Racers versus the Muskequeers. It is Pinky, Damon and Aykuaa, the Unlucky Racers. The Muskequeers are Lucas, Raza-LD, and on this occasion SilverJosh. Jack feeling very under the weather after a bit of a heavy night last night from the sounds of it. Jack, man, I wish you well. Guessing you might keep your eye on your team's performance in the background. Lovely, the stream has popped up, so I'm not just talking to myself. I am actually live today. I've put my mic on straight away. I'm a professional streamer. But yeah, I am quickly wolfing down a little bit of an extra snack so I can last through, because it was like 4 hours ago I ate now. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Run through it again because I see some people have popped in. We have Unlucky Racers, Pinkkivohveli, Damon and Aykuaa versus Muskequeers, which is my boys, Lucas, Raza-LD. Marine Jack is ill today, so we have SilverJosh subbing in for him. It has all been agreed between the teams. Raza and Josh will be in the lobby in the next moment or two, so we should be cracking on about on schedule for 5:30. It is an early one, I know. Some of you are going to be rushing around, sorting dinner, eating foods. But it will be there to watch afterwards and living on into the history. Hello, my man Demon. I don't know why and how I've not made you a mod yet. I do apologise for that. I've definitely commentated you on it at some point as well, and that's the requirement of the channel. Get in there, lad. Oh, I apologise for the delayed moderatorship. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Until the racing start, will be a touch munchy. I'll chat here and there as well. But yeah, I'm just quickly wolfing down a little snack. So I'm starting to get peckish again. I say a little snack. I'm trying to wolf down as many forkfuls as a cottage pie as I can, because this is my dinner, because I can't eat too late at night with my stomach. Dodgy thing. I am supposed to be doing a playlist after Sunday Fun Day, a mixed streets and stunts, if anybody's interested. If I don't end up doing it myself, I will find somebody else to host. Yeah, I'm doing very well. I've had a lovely afternoon catching up with some family and stuff. And then had a lovely chat with a friend. Just starting to get over lockdown, Demon, myself, so I'm starting to get back out into the real life as well. Hello, Barbacks lad, not a problem. Does Sirod need an invite or anything, Barbacks? Is he available to do French? I don't see him online. We've got Josh, we've got everybody in session now. I'm guessing not if he's not here. Aykuaa did the invites for me anyway, so... yeah, but I thank you very much for allowing me to do it as well, Barbax lad. I got back nicely in time. Prudence! How are you doing, fella? Right, let me get my calculators up just in case, because it is an early one. Dav might be busy. I might not have my calculator, man, which means I need to follow the scores and not make any mistakes. Get them there. Get my stream back up. That's just the internet again. Don't want just another Google Chrome open. Hey Damon, how you doing, fella? Yeah, prudence. It will become a very normal saying to you, but if you can hear me streaming, or you see me streaming, then I am doing well. But Damon, good luck to all of the racers today. It should be pretty sweaty, the teams. Oh God, that was a voice crack. Christ, wouldn't believe I was 34 with that, would you? No, sound like a 14-year-old boy. But it has the potential to be a tight one. Like 9:30. It's just going to be just after Sunday Fun Day, and it's going to be a shortish one, like 7-8 tracks, 3 street, and then 3 or 4 stunt. Because I can't do too much racing myself tonight. I've had a busy day, and I need to put my feet up and relax as an old man. Mob Deep and Tyrese! Come on, Muskequeers, don't let me down from Tyrese. But Mob, how you doing, lad? I've really been enjoying the PC 1v1 going on. Perfect cut. Josh has stepped in for Jack. Jack isn't feeling very well. I think he's maybe hanging a little bit, Ty. He's maybe a touch hungover. He might need you to go mop his brow in a party. Now, you know me, Demon, there's never, ever any pressure with myself. Nobody with me is forced to do a single thing. You show up if you're free, you fancy a bit of racing. You leave if you get frustrated and you fancy going to play something else, because I get this game can be a frustrating ball ache. Alright, I've actually managed more of this. Was he properly blottoed, Ty? They're the nights you need to get the boys to give me a shout for. What? Really? That is my only requirement, Demon. Hey, Fuckstain, seeing Pinky Race in 2023 is like a fever dream. And Mob Deep, always fine. Thanks, lovely stuff. And the interesting matches, yeah, are still to come. It is now. I always knew from the beginning with the seeding system that it was from the quarterfinals, semi-finals onwards, it was getting hot. Like, the distances were shortening, but the skill level and the skill gaps are there for a reason, with the level of practice and like thought you've put into learning the tracks and stuff. And then now you know your next opponent is, well, he's going to be that step up, so you need to step up. You free up that little bit more time. You make an extra practice session or 2 in the week before. It is going to be cracking. I will be taking playlists off to watch them, Mob. Not going to be racing on the side from the semi-finals onwards, that's for sure. I'll be in the chat, chatting away, excited, egging people on, just encouraging both. No favourites yet, other than yourself, Mob. Can't not. And Perfect Cut, I did throw a little bit of favouritism. I was like, good luck to both, but come on, Perfect. As I would do with XD or Epsky as well, just because I've known them a little bit longer, or if Putz was in there. Mayuto as well gets a little... Okay, it appears I've got a few favourites, but... Oh, it's the first time I've been able to. Hello, Arwin. How are you doing? But we have now got everybody in the lobby. Raz has joined up, so that is all 6 races. They are good to go when they are ready. But yet, Mayuto just signed up for, well, properly signed up for the 1v1 on PlayStation. PS4. That is looking to be pretty sweet. We're already up to like 39 to 42 competitors. The draw for that is in just under a month's time, so there's 1 month left. So please do share it around, spread it around, as many people as we can get. It may change the format a touch, but we'll figure that out. If we get 100 people, that can be worked out in just the standard thing. That is the absolute limit, really. But there is the playlist starting up. Pinky might have to take some breaks for this basement. No, he won't. He doesn't care about the kids, isn't that right? That's why they suffer so much. He only goes down there to beat them. Oh God, I'm getting into it now. Look, this lore is continued for like 3 streams and I'm deep. I'm in. I'm spreading the word. No, it won't. It's going to be blasted through. Like literally, from between the 16th and a week later, if there was 100 plus people, there'd be 50 to 60 people knocked out. There's going to be no delays. It is strict. Like there can be some very 1 or 2 days exceptions if it's been a very well conversed conversation between me and their opponent, but there is not going to be 2-3 weeks between rounds. It has to end by August because I am going to be busy in real life again. These big events are going to come up every now and then. It's going to be all of your guys' job, if you're interested in stunts and keeping me doing the big events every now and then, racing, get people to host lobbies yourself, fill the time up, show me you're still interested in it. Christmas we do another one. Hello Gene, how are you doing? We've got my Irish brother Critics. How are you doing, fella? Top of the morning. Sorry, I really don't mean that. Good luck to the racers from Gene. No, that was a positive Fox rant. Like, for me now, I've got myself out of my Asperger's bit of funk. I am going to go live in the real world a bit more again. I will be playing computer still because I've always been a computer gamer. I will still be in party chats for Sunday fun days and custom playlists here and there, but I'm going to be out at gigs. I'm going to be doing music again. I'm not playing it, hopefully booking it. I'm going to be grabbing hold of my health like a fucking piece of, I don't know, grabbing the bull by the horns. I quit weed on Tuesday. I quit this Tuesday coming. I use it as a crutch, and if I do go back to it, it has to be for enjoyment. But into the racing, we are on Luke at the moment. We are going to step back. We've gone back to Silver. He has Pinky and Raza just on his ass. Lovely little pull up there from our boy Josh. We're just stepping back to Damon, getting ourselves into a nice positioning, maybe even a little bit further back on Aykuaa. Why? It's nice and tight. Little bit high from Damon, allow Pinky to just undercut him. Hey, I'm sure we can get somebody to pay up on that. And Bally, how you doing, fella? But I'm sure somebody can cover the Bogdans on somebody's behalf. Hit a goat member up. Oh yeah, Luke's always playing with one hand and another on his dick. That's how it's how I've always known Luke. Lovely exit in tube speed there. He's closed up a lot of speed, or they've closed up a lot of the gap there. Right up behind SilverJosh, maybe going to pass by in the wall ride. Really nice speed on the wall though by Josh. Pinky a little bit high, had to make sure the car... It is tight. Luke has a bit of breathing space, followed by Raza. SilverJosh trying to fend off the team just behind. Pinky trying to say no. But Josh, like Gandalf, saying you shall not pass. Hey, Mayuto! Yeah, my health has been good, or better for like a month, Mayuto. I'm in a better place than I've been for a long time. I'm over my shit. I'm positive. I'm doing shit. But it's looking nice and tight between the top four. Or, well, Luke's got that bit of breathing space, and then it's that bit tighter. Raza has closed up a touch on Luke. He's like smack bang in the middle of the pack and Luke. Exactly, my man. You've got so many exams at the moment, you might need to find a replacement. I'm sure if needed we can sort that out, critics. You know you're of a high enough level that there's many options open for you. Now that might be difficult to replace if the whole team needs replacing. I'm not sure we've got 3 racers that can just step in of your guys' level. That then becomes a little bit harder. Oh, perfect, and again nicely done last night. I did see your response. I've not had a chance to respond to it yet, but I will get round to that on the old YouTubes. But it is a cracking day. Josh picks back up 3rd place. Pinky is in 2nd. While I was chatting with chat, there has been a bit of a something with Raza. Technically in the next final, critics, you should have 2 lives and you need to lose, so they need to beat you twice. It's the way it works on Rocket League for all these double bracket, loser bracket situations. It's why I'm never doing one again. They doubles the length of a tournament. Like, we might come up with group systems and shit in the future, so you get to play more than one game. It's not straight knockout like Esco's Champions League one. Never a losers bracket again, it's too long. Best lap 1:43.937 from Luke. Had left that up for a little while. But there's always the potential to push it back another week with it being the final. Just get both teams to say you're not really available that weekend and move it on. Talk to the other racers as much as you talk to Barback, sort of thing. You figure it out, you like it, you get on, you respect each other. You know, you want to win fair, so... Yeah, apparently Rug's been slacking a little bit this week with the playlists. I've seen Vlad and everybody begging for... Yeah, but it's the final. This is now... That will be the final, so there's... What's the tight schedule for? To get on to the next round. There is no next round afterwards. There's a month until my tournament starts, so... If you can all do it the weekend after or whatever, then that works. Right, I need to get my brain screwed on for a second and actually start doing points, because I've not seen Dav in chat, and I've never seen any of you guys doing the points for me before. Dav! I need Dav! Oh God, I've got to calculated maths. Right then, was plus 10 plus everybody finished plus 7 plus 6. So it is a 2-point lead for Unlucky Racers. Yep, this is on PS4. The tournament is also, my next tournament is also on PS4. The Christmas tournament will be on PS4. There is going to be a something on PS5 in between for people that are... There we go, see, Barbax does agree with that. It is the big finals. There isn't anything to worry about delaying. Like, if you guys can do it the weekend after, then that's what we aim for. We want the teams that have got there to get there. And it was 30 to 28. Unlucky lead. Yeah, you rush through it until the final, so there's no delays and stuff. That's in my head as well, the way it would be. Like I say, there can be slight delays if things are well communicated. I know Puts is away for a weekend or a long weekend at some point and stuff like that, and if people are away and shit for a little bit, and we can get it done like the Tuesday by Wednesday sort of thing, and we can figure shit out, we can do that. But it needs communicating nicely. Otherwise, it is going to be strict. Whoever communicated most with most availability, you're done. But that has all been in the rules. We are with Damon. There's the 2-point lead for Unlucky. It looks like Damon has had a nice start. He's up into first. And Aykuaa and himself have got a tiny gap back to Luke. We'll see how long it lasts. Looping the tube. Sounded like he just clipped the wall there. Oh, gets a little bit lucky with the car, just bouncing straight off the roof, completes the loop, but you can see that lost speed has allowed Luke, Aykuaa, and who is it, Raza, to go by. Oh, Raza's just completing out. There's somebody else in that mix. Pinky and Luke very wide onto that tube wall. Raza trying the same line, just catches the entrance of the mouth of the tube. Really unlucky stuff. Damon lucky to not spin out off the barrier. Aykuaa avoids that wall ride. Damon through. Clearly not as quick a cut as it could be. Aykuaa not losing too much time. And Damon not retaking position. We are going to shift forward onto the back of Aykuaa. See if we can see Luke and Pinky, which we can. This is Green Capital. This is Luke's team's pick. So Muskequeers, I believe, if the order I remember is correct. I didn't actually have a chance to look at the tracks, but I know he said that it was their track, his track, their track, his track. Nice loop through the tube. I always get an issue where I loop a bit too late, get stuck on the roof, lose grip. Pinky didn't loop, and you can see the loop clearly that bit quicker if you extend it out on the exit. Not even clipping thingy, just rubbing up against the wall, but you can see Luke using the edge of the track to get onto it. Does keep the speed a little bit more. 210.565 is what we have on the board so far from Luke. A second back from Aykuaa, a bit more from Pinky, but Pinky's already closed that gap back up. Aykuaa again goes with the rub against the wall, so it does work, it worked. Maybe not quite as quick, but it's clearly a decent method onto the wall ride in them situations where you can take it that way. Sticks to the left hand side wall before looping round. Thank you so much for 21 people watching. Believe this is the busiest stream since I returned. Thank you very much. But yeah, until August I will be planning to do as many commentaries as I can. get as much of it covered myself and help it get covered. Hello, unholy fella, entering the chat with balls torture. So yeah, we've got like 2 months to crack through the 1v1 from June till like the mid of April. That was Luke with a respawn. He does hold third, but it has allowed Pinky and Aykuaa to secure 3 more points between them. It's doing nice, unholy, at the moment, lad. It is doing nice. I'm finally out of my funk and lockdown mentality. I'm going to be getting out into the real world a bit more again, trying to pick up my career. But it is still a few months away. I need to do a couple of bits, shore myself up. Not going to get into it on here too much, but if anybody does want to chat at any point, you all know where I am. Can have a chat about anything and all sorts. And holy lad, and no matter how busy I get, I still want to hear your music at some point. It's what I'll be getting back into, so I'll be reminded all the more. So I'll always pester you. Never delete me on Discord. And if you change, make sure you give me your new name. Aykuaa playing it a bit safer again. It might allow Luke to close up. It's a bit too much distance between them. That's it. I'm pretty sure you can do it privately and just send it me. Like, if you're in any way like nervous about it or anything, lad, like with me, there will never be any judgment. I've worked open mic nights. I've worked with acts at festivals. I've worked with everything in between. I just enjoy music. I enjoy experiencing new music. I enjoy encouraging people to pursue it and pick it up if it's their passion in any way. So I'd be the perfect guy to test it with. Like, aside from friends, like up there with friends and family and stuff. Oh! Aykuaa takes the late risk, tempting Luke in a little bit, just dangling the carrot a little bit close to the donkey's face, making it rear up. Yeah, Jesus is right. Aykuaa pushing it a little bit fine there. Was a bit scary for him. I'm sure he was a bit like, oh, don't blow it, don't bottle it. Silver, unfortunately, with the DNF. I believe everybody else did make it across the line. Just need to check the order of Raza and Damon. But that is going to have extended the lead in Unlucky's favour a little bit with the DNF. Didn't get a chance to see the leaderboard there. Thank you very much, Rockstar. There we go. Raza gets the 8. 7 for Damon. So that is... Hold on, let me just double check my thingy. Make sure I've added all the points. 7, 22, yeah, so it is 46 to 64 by my calculation. So it has, like I said, increased up a little bit. But plenty of racing still left. What's 46, wasn't it? Yeah. My memory, man. This is why I need to quit smoking. look at something and forget almost instantly. Yeah, it's going to be at like 9:30 after Sunday Fun Day. It's not going to be the longest playlist. It'll only be 7 or 8 tracks, 3 or 4 street and 4 stunt sort of thing. But yeah, just a short, bursty, mixed playlist. With Josh, Luke leading the way, Pinky, Raza, Aykuaa in a nice chain just a bit further up. I know Josh, with Jack stepping out late, isn't going to have had much time to practice, and I know he has been playing a lot of F1 with Jack, but he knows the track and he's on the move. Pulls off the wall, nice and clean, nice stuff, Josh lad. Closed up the gap on Pinky, really nice. Clearly got some good speed off the wall. Luke's got a bit of a lead on him. Oh, he just clips the tube, sending him spinning. We will take that to move on and let him settle into his race. You see Luke just up the road a bit, Aykuaa just ahead. As it takes the corner, really nice and tight, shortens the gap up, almost halves it. Double curb boost, clipping the inside curb again, and then out wide nicely. Clips the curbs aggressively and carries his speed right through, not disrupting the speed. That wall did take a bit of the boost off there, unfortunate. It did work the other way there for Aykuaa, just maintained speed nicely. Yep, no they're not. Damon has picked up the position over Josh, but Josh, you can see there on the mini-map, really not far back. Have a quick look at them first laps. 134.817 from Luke to the 37.486 from Raza is what we'll go with. So it is almost a 3-second lead. Although that does definitely appear to have shortened. Luke doesn't look 3 seconds ahead to my eye. Yep. The Issy's just got a bit more of a propensity to BS in my opinion. Like the GTO and D8 can brick off it a little bit more. This has got a propensity to spin out on it or get caught on the curb a bit more often. And in my opinion, the Issy's without the speed, it's a bit more frustrating. It's not got the speed of the GTO and the thing. It shouldn't have the issues it has. And you can see there, Raza did shorten the time up. He did close it up. The 34.561 stayed Luke's time, but the 34.050 from Raza becomes the best lap. The others have shortened their times down to 36s, 34s, 35 in there from Damon. Yeah, the way it can brick off walls and spin out in certain places, I don't know, it's unpredictable in different ways. When the Rockstar bullshit hits. But that was a nice smooth entry onto the wall, and it looked like the curb tried to get him. It had a slight spin. Raza is up to first place with that as well. Luke clearly had a slight spin off the wall. That has allowed Aykuaa to come by as well. Luke will be wanting to smash the shit out of the Issy, that's for sure. What do you plan on doing this holiday today? Fuck all, Fuckstein. Absolutely nothing. It ain't a holiday to me. Right, let me get my calculators on and screw my brain on a second just so I don't lose track. These are the important bits. I don't want to be making mistakes. So it's plus 15, plus 10. Aykuaa sandwiched himself in the middle for a plus 12. Damon followed by Silver, so that's 8 for Damon, 7 for Josh, 6 for Pinky. Okay, I've got them. Did close it up a touch. I just got the calculators the wrong way. Hold on. Right, I just need to pull up the scores from before and start again. That's dumb. What a fool. This is why I love Dav. Right, what were the scores? They were 64 to 46, plus 15, plus 10, plus 7, plus 12, plus 8, plus 6. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was just 2 points off. That wasn't good. I just got it confused on the last one. It is 90 to 78, so it did shorten up by a couple of points. Unlucky lead. But I did not like that in my head. I don't like mistakes. Looks like a 6-point shift, but still 12 points in the favour of Unlucky. Pinky just disconnected a bit, had to readjust his line, but he is safely over the track. Is the chance of this being a higher paced track? Does make it across nice. Josh as well, just behind. Everybody cleanly across. You can see Luke already got a couple of cars length. Raza as well, you can see he's really stepped up throughout this competition. He's the guy in between, trying to instill a bit of the fear of God into UnluckyRacers. Pinky trying to hold a bit of distance between the two. Hello, mobbing fella! Pinky a little bit lucky, but comes off the wall high. There goes that look. But yeah, he did go onto the wall a little bit high. It looked like he was maybe going to have a bit of an issue with the wood. Luckily, he got the checkpoint on the way past. Okay, so his luck wasn't fully over. We'll pop on to Josh just to double check distances and stuff, and then we'll start to ease our way forward a little. Lovely tube exit from Josh, a little bit rough on the landing on the side. He straightens it up. If he'd have actually managed to land on his four wheels there, that'd have been clean as you like. Gets past that gap in the barrier really cleanly. Chasing the brake boost off the curbs. Clean stuff. Brake boost into the tube as well. I think that was a free one there from Josh. Alright, he's all on four wheels, back up to full speed with Damon and Aykuaa just ahead. Raza and Luke have a sustainable lead unless they make any mistakes at this point. Which can happen. I'm not cursing them, just saying they do look clear. They can play it a touch safer. chasing the brake boost again. From my experience, it is sometimes just best to sit on that painted area nice and clean onto the wall. On that painted area, you gain the frictionless grip sort of thing. The car accelerates a little bit more like it's in the rain or in the snow. It's just faster for some reason. You can see Raza just up there ahead. Josh just creeping by Damon. Best lap 2:07.286, 2 seconds back his teammate, second and a half back from that is Aykuaa. Nice and gently off the wall there from Josh, barely any air time off it. Over. Nice and low, barely clearing that tube gap. Could do to maybe just go touch high to make it safer. Good stuff. Eased his way into the tube. Kept decent distance here to Aykuaa. Good speed. Nicer exit as well. Bit less aggression on the whip out. Might not have got back down to the track quite as early, but kept in a straight. Luke is flying. Looping out of the tube, the whip down, late, just laying at the loop across the roof of the tube, chasing the brake boost at high speed. I always find them a bit difficult. I think these curbs are slightly more raised than some. I feel like they've got a slightly different profile, or maybe I've just not figured it out properly for high speed. Definitely catching some of it. We saw a puff of smoke. We are just going to move forward, pop on to Raza. That was because of the thing. I think I did try to go for Aykuaa sitting third, but we'll go for Raza. Watch these boys flying along a bit of a brick along the top of the tube, or that's what was displayed to us. 2:05.992 from Luke, 2:06.6, again shortening that gap between the two. Well, just on lap times, doesn't quite beat Luke's best lap this time. 2:06.7 from Aykuaa. Really try and stay within range if there is a mistake, to be able to pick up the couple of extra points. Here's one of the risky parts. It's nice and clean from both. There's a couple of tube exits and a wall ride. If they choose to, they can make it a little bit better. Hey, Mayuto, you know what I've always thought about the top racers. If you guys went and put your mind to it in any aspect of GTA racing, the top racers from stunts could go compete with the top racers anywhere. It's just you've got more want and enjoyment from stunts. People like yourself mix it up more. But you were a prime example of that during that captain's tournament where in the summer where you came third. Like, we were against some of the best street racers where we didn't have any stunts involved. Like, we never get given that either as stunt racers. We always have to go compete on their tracks. Why don't they ever let us have a couple of tracks and see where we then place? I've always been better on streets than on stunts, to be honest. They've done it before, though, Ty. You were involved in that captain's tournament for a bit, and you watched it with us. Like, we've competed with them. There's nothing to prove. Like, yeah, we weren't quite up there with fucking Anadraps, but we were in the top 10. Mayuto finished 3rd, Luke got 6th or 7th. We had official Raza all in the final. And we had no stunts involved. We can compete. Right, I need to do the points. I was chatting. Yeah, the beasts within them have awoken. Pause my stream so I can grab the points because I'm a bit delayed on it. Chatting away about that bit, my thought on that. So it was 15, 12 and 8. So they did get a good points haul there, did the Muskequeers. And then we've got 10 and 8 and a 6. Oh my balls! Boy, is it tight now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me change the camera. We are on to Pier Race. Unlucky lead still, but I'll let that sink in. There is 1 point. Between the two, that did really help Raza and Luke finishing 1st and 2nd. Josh getting 8 points as well. And they are on to Pier Race. I always say it, it's been up to 40 points before and we've seen comebacks, even 50 I think. And like, not bringing it up for anything, we saw official destroy Drac in 1v1 in the one with the losers bracket. And then Jack came back and won 2 playlists back to back. Yeah, amazing stuff, all racers. Best of luck for the rest of it. Good luck, racers, from Atal. How you doing, Atal, as well, man? Lovely tube exits there all around. SilverJosh got it the lowest of all. Picked up some distance late, breaking into the corner as well. Raza, the controlled acceleration through the corner, brings him back. Raza's quick on any track he knows. And he has finally... I've been in this community for 3 years and this man's always been rusty but quick. He's now shaking the rust and boy is he showing he's a quick boy. Yeah, that was before the days of curb boost, well, brake boosting and stuff. Jack was unbelievably consistent with the wall rides and all sorts. I do hope he does, in a way, in a non-pressured way, continue his bit of a return. He likes the competition. I know he does plan or want to maybe take part in the 1v1 himself, but it's all non-pressured. But it would be good to see that lad get used to brake boosting and get a bit of his consistency. He won't come back now. Okay, so he is done. Well, with me, it's always a thingy. Last we did speak, he did say he was in for competition. He's never going to be regular. But... Pinky soaring along now, has passed by Luke. It's best lap 152.345 to 152.6 from Josh, to 0.59 from Raza, 0.9 from Pinky. Pinky doing some sensational work. If you look at it in the amount of playlists and races he won back to back to back, he was better. He was the best of the best in his era. Like, Luke and Putz are basically on the same level. So they take wins off each other. They force each other to make mistakes. Jack never made mistakes. Nobody, unfortunately, at the time, when he was at his best, was good enough to force him to make mistakes. And he was too chilled to make mistakes. And if he did make a mistake, it was early in the race and he'd come back and overtake him on the final wall ride on East Coast. Yeah, the lad is... he wasn't a true OG. He came in a little bit later than the Razas and some of them, but he's an OG. And he brought me in, like, Ventura introduced me to Jack and stuff. Jack got me in a party. And then it was like 2 months later we saw Let's Play Up do some commentary. He was like, oh, I need to get that into stunts. I was like, oh, just do it like this, Jack. I'm doing it exactly the way I do it now. And he was like, Fox, just do it with me. That tournament, we had a great laugh doing it together. And Jack clearly not quite as into it as I was. Oh, that would have been... absolutely delicious from Ryan. If he'd have just managed to lift that back end up a little bit, that would have been absolutely pristine. He'd have got a little extra curb boost in effect off the platform. But that was very unlucky for Raza, where the timing of the mistake was not even a mistake, just really unluckiness not to be able to straighten the car up enough, lift that back end up enough to get it up and over. We'll see what that does to the point. May see. This is Pinkkies, he got first. I do need to get that going again. Go back to live and play. So I can pause it there and do it. Pop that there. Pause that. Lovely. Right. Pinky followed by Luke and Josh. Okay. Ooh. Could tighten up. Plus 10. Then Raza got 8. So it even picked up the position again. Unless it was just within the top 3, he lost it. 7 and 6. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the swing. It is swung the other way. It is 1 point lead to the Muskequeers. I consider myself as very lucky. I caught Jack until he got bored of the game. And I got to commentate on all of his tournament matches. So, if you want to experience Jack in his prime, go subscribe to Marine Jack on YouTube. He's still got plenty of uploads. There's also a whole catalogue of tournament entries from Jack within my channel in the commentaries. Just do a little search of Marine Jack. He was always in the title. You see how I title it. You always get named. Oh my God, Gucci, don't. The night I was racing against... what was his name? I was drunk out of my face. Hello, Jack! There's our boy! He's just been quietly in the background, letting his cheeks go red, enjoying the compliments. But Jack, lad, I hope you're not hanging too hard. We are with Luke at the moment. We've got SilverJosh, Raza and Luke leading the way. They are... okay, he's just tuned in. Yeah, I know you're not feeling very well, lad. But yeah, have a quick scroll back up. We've just been inflating your ego and sucking you off no end as a community. Oh, I love Jack the most. Right, what's happened there? Go. Do not clip that, mobbing. Do not make a song out of that. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it's going to become mobbing's next dance number. Oh, Jack, I love you. And that has to become the bass line. Hello, Alamo. Leavo. My Albanian German luchador wrestling brother. Sounds like it's just me, Jack. I'm the only one with the going on. Here we go, crossing the line. First lap, 2:52, 2:53, 2:53, 2:55. Josh and Damon, little bit of a mistake. We have between 38 and 44 at the moment. Gucci, it is looking like it's going to be a bit of a cracking one. Oh, it wasn't sus, that was the lib. That was blatant. There was nothing suspicious about it. There wasn't a hint, a little tickle of it. I was dripping in it. Well, we've got Putz, Luke. It's going to be sweaty. There's 350 quid on the line. Yeah. Get your ass in there. You're going to need to shake your rust. But it is 150 for first, 100 for second. If you make a if you make the semis, you are making £50. It is going to be sweaty. Ty just watching the Arsenal game. Jack's been out clubbing. Yeah, he's hung over. Had to get the SilverJosh sub in for today. Yeah, Gucci is in the chat as well. I added all of you for that night we had that chat. If Alex or anybody else wants adding in, you guys add them in and let them know. I'm going to share it around a few more times, but it's a non-pressured sign up. You are in the chat. It's the 1v11. I'm sure I added you. I'll double check after this. There's English and French rules in there. There's like a month till the draw. Sign-ups end on like the 2nd of June. Hello, Tom. Good luck with your exams, fella. Luke, lovely, clean cut. Yeah, I do hope you're starting to feel a touch better, Arwin. Yeah, I know he's not. Like I said, completely non-pressured. I know he's working and everything. But I know he's also doing the crew battle with Go V Pros. Exactly. Tell him there's £150 for first, and if he makes semi-final, there's 50. We will step back just a touch from Luke. Have a look how the rest of the field is going. Pinky, not too far off Luke at all, does have the best lap. Then it's Aykuaa, then Josh and Damon. So it will be like a 2 to 3, a 3-point lead they pick up. The D8 has the same issue with the sanded gauntlet. It can't do the tube skip. The GTO can. This is the 1-to-1 remake, just with slight changed props to make it smoother. For the 1v1, no losers bracket. I've not got time, unfortunately, to do a losers bracket. I'm going to be busy in real life again from August. So it's a one shot and done. But say you get knocked out and a racer like Mayuto needs a sub, then you're the sort of person that could sub in for him, and if you win the money, then you could split it. Whatever. That's then between you guys as friends. Like, I'm aiming to get Mayuto then first round eliminate. Wow, that is harsh, man. You two are like best buddies playing COD and zombies every night, or Black Ops zombies every night. You boys. Oh, you're gonna be able to go clubbing with Tyrese. You're going to be able to go meet up with Jack and get out on the bevies. Jack, be a good older brother, you know. Don't lead him down too dark an alley too soon. Hello, Joker fella. Right, get these points coming in. Luke did hold the lead. Best lap, 250 going to Luke there as well. Pinky held second, then Raza, then Josh with his 7. Damon there not crossing the line, so it has completely swung on its head. We had an early DNF from Josh, and now we've got a mid PL DNF from Damon, so the points shift is going to be a bit of a significant one on this one, but again, it does not mean it's over, and it is only 13 points between the two teams. We've seen these guys come back from a slightly bigger deficit already, and we do have 2 races left. So it is 162 to 175 in Muskequeers' favour. I am somehow hitting every button on my keyboard when I'm trying to hit one at a time. And I have to bring Tyrese, lad. Have you seen the Ghanaian economic advisor addressing the president, and he is ripping? I'm going to have to share the video in the chat. It's fucking hilarious. Hold up. Economic Maguire. Everybody needs to watch this. This is our slabhead of a defender for Man United. I need to do it on YouTube. Crying out loud. There it is. Have a quick look at that. But yeah, no, Damon's just chilling. No, and Jack, if I actually get myself back into doing all the gigs and stuff, lad, we're definitely meeting up at some point. I will get you to Leicester, or I'll meet up in Birmingham with you for a gig, one or the other. But I'm going to drag your ass to a festival at some point, Marine Jack. I told you. Jesus Christ, though. Jack, lad! I hope you've stopped buying FIFA points, at the very least. You must have been fucking blurry-eyed. 150 to 200 quid. That is insane. Ooh, Damon just off a bit low. He gets lucky in the sense that Josh has a similar error behind him. You know there's never any judgment with me really, Jack. You earn your money, you spend it, lad. Because if you ain't spending it, what's the point in fucking earning it? Raza pushing hard, clipping a bit of extra curb. Luke, decent lead, already on the wall ahead. Raza just passes by Aykuaa on the purple wall. But the less you buy packs, the more you can go out with your mates and that. You know what I mean, lad? Oh, really unlucky. Jack again. Doing the right kind of simping, being willing to buy a girl a drink to get what he wants. We'll have a little look at Luke for the next lap. 158.432 though. A nice time. He's really extending the lead. He has about the same distance between him and Pinky as Aykuaa does to Pinky. Hey, you guys call it simping these days. My generation used to call it wooing and flirting. It's the same thing. Like, you want something out of a girl, you got to do certain things to get it. You're never going to get it for free. Never. Like, it might not be buying them drinks, it might be chatting and getting along with them, but you know, you have to give that girl attention. Yeah, there's the mystery of just it being a friend. Oh, gets nice. Exactly, he was just rizzing on her. That sounds so bad coming from me. I know what it means. I know Kai Sennett and all of that. However you say his name, I really like him. No, I'm getting. It's now. It might, if anything, it's like, oh, I smash it on Siege, you know. Ty Riz. Oh my God, Ty, you need to change the name, lad. Just update your YouTube channel name. It's Ty Riz. Yeah, the thing is with girls, not all the time do you want to talk about how fast you can go. You want to slow it down a touch. Slow it down. Nice cut there from Aykuaa, straightened it out. But yeah, you don't want her to thinking they're gonna. You don't want a partner thinking you're just gonna be hot lapping them. Right, I did say we'd have a little look at Luke. I've left it a touch late. I was just a bit settled into Aykuaa there and chatting along with you boys and girls in the chat. It's just where they come out. Luke, though, not quite as high. He did stick to the track. 154 as well. He had a 3-second lap advantage over Pinky there. This should shorten it up a bit with Aykuaa and Pinky taking up the next 2 spots. And then I need to see where things are at from there. Stayed that odd, but we just need to see if there's any potential DNFs. As we do, make sure we get all of the points in. It's just taking a little while to finish. There we go. It's Damon and Josh. Lap times, as long as Josh has been clean, that is Damon coming across. Get rid of this. Damon doesn't make it either. Okay. Interesting. So it extends slightly. Is that right? An extension, 1 point extension because of the 3 points from Luke. Yeah, it'd have been a 1 point regain with the DNF from Josh. So yeah, my points aren't wrong. I'm a stickler for it. I hate it. If I got it wrong and got the wrong result, I'd feel so bad. Where even if it gets cleared up afterwards, like no, I like it being dealt with right here, right now, on stream. Everybody knows what's what. Lead. There we go. So it's 14-point lead to Muskequeers, 184 UnluckyRacers to 198 Muskequeers. I almost beat Puts in a 1v1. He's washed. 8-0 was it? No, 7-1. I like the attitude. And like, considering you've not been racing as much, Gucci, you're doing other things and everything. You're not as sweaty as you once were right now. Maybe that comes back for this 1v1. But this last 3v3 was just 3 mates having a bit of fun. Taking out who you could along the way. I missed so many. I didn't catch any of the 1v1s, unfortunately. I was in a bit of a low place as I was picking myself up. It's happened to me a few times, that elbow. Not even a few hours. I think I uploaded my video not like 20 minutes after I got it, and critics and that all went out and beat it that afternoon. Mine was only a showcase. I knew there was a good 5 or 6 seconds in it. I just wanted to get it out quick. To be fair though, that's not the worst one to hold for such short time, because you've got the stickly bastard Pinky, you've got Fat Pot, you've got Fox track. It's one of the most competitive times at the moment on the Rockstar tracks. And Pinky can't stand it when it's not his name at the top of the list. Exactly, that's what Pinky has over Trench 2. He loves the Trench 2. Alex saw somebody else had beat his record. And an hour later he went and got it back. We are going to take some pressure off Damon here. Wouldn't let me move there for a second. I know I had tried to press X at some point before, but it just didn't. But this is the final race. The Torero from Pinkett is what we're on. The Toreros, Luke and Aykuaa, way up the path. Got our boy SilverJosh in between, or our young man at this point, I should say. All of you have grown up now. None of you are boys anymore. You're all young men, almost adults or adults. Okay, that is just slight data connection. The 2:14.798 from Luke is the best lap, and he's got around a 5-second lead over Aykuaa, so he's a long way up the road. We all hop on to Luke again just towards the end. Oh, the Tyrese Critics collaboration. Coming through the tube, collecting as much as that bump boost as he can. Otherwise, I did start setting up the bold crew on my mobile, but I can't upload the image. I'll do that as soon as I'm done with this and I've got a bit more focus and can use my laptop for other things again. .214.798 is that best lap from Luke, down to a 2:12.165. SilverJosh up to second. A bit of a mistake from Aykuaa has allowed him through. Pinky that bit further back brings his time down to a 2:13, so really shorten the gap up by 3 seconds there to Josh. But that first lap, that little bit further back, there's a lot of time to make up. We are going to move forward to our boy Lucas, let him have a potential bit of a victory lap or end of lap. He has racked up the most points in the playlist, I believe, so the slight carry for his team, but his team's made it through. It's not a weak bunch. Pinky and Aykuaa especially used to stunts now. Damon adapting from streets nice and quickly as well. Like, he wasn't around when I went away on stunts. He was a street racer. And he's now a good level street racer. Yeah, there's some mistakes and stuff because he's not quite there with it. But it's coming. You can see the line. And Baldy! Yeah, congratulations, Eyes, on Bald hitting the 50 members. Is a nice active racing crew for PS5 and PS4, but focus has been and from eyes especially will be PS4, 5. No. Once the draw's set, you'll be able to see the brackets and your opponents for the next round. Well, I'll have a little chat with a few of you. I've not announced how it's done, so at some point before the draw, we'll have a chat. Personally, I like the set bracket, but if somebody can present me with an argument the other way, I have always been a bit of a man of science, and I am willing to be persuaded. Yep, there's advantages and disadvantages to both. Somebody's got to play them in round 2, and it'd be just as demoralising for the person who gets them randomly. So there we go. But I get it. I do get it. We'll have a party chat at some point. We'll get a few people together and we'll hash it out. Raza sharing in the chat. Absolute shambles. GG's all. I believe you've done enough, Raza. I'll get the points totaled up now quickly for you, fella. I believe these two had second and third, but I believe you lead. Oh, Josh got up to second. Oh yeah, he was in second. There's 12. That's DNF, and then it's 10 plus 8 plus 7. So yeah, it is 209 to Unlucky Racers to 225 from Muskequeers. That lead was just that bit too much. They shortened it up just a little. No, it was. Hold on, what have I done here? Just double check this. They've definitely won, but yeah, I've got it right. Not made any mistakes. 209 to 225 Unlucky. No, Muskequeers. Win. Yeah, but massive GG's all around. That was a tense battle. It really got tense towards the middle. Pinky, it's not always fun when you're competing, lad, you know that. And certainly on this game with the bricks and stuff. But Jack certainly did get carried this time. He's hung over, not even playing the game. Josh had to put on the back weight for that one. But on this occasion, it does see the Muskequeers going back up to the final of finals. That will see the end of this tournament. What is Steam doing? Options. Why? I just unplugged that. Cancel. Steam menu. Exit Steam. Confirm. Sorry about that. Steam just opened up massively on my computer and took up the whole screen. I've never seen it do that before. Now, that was fun. Let's never do it again. Now, you boys do get up to go up against the Hot Lappers again. Glory, glory, Man United from Luke. Cheers, Fox, for the commentary. Not a problem at all. So, any of you, congratulations to yourselves, fellas. Commiserations on this occasion to Pinky, Damon and Aykuaa. There will be Sunday Fun Day coming up shortly, and then I will host that playlist shortly after that. It will be about 9:30 PM for the mixed stunt and streets. It's not going to be any more than 8 tracks because I'm really not up for racing too much tonight. I need to chill out and relax. And then I am going to disappear a little bit until like Friday because I'm quitting smoking. So I'll be a bit of a stress head for a week, and you'll see me at the weekend. But yeah, thank you all very much, and goodbye for now.